so long it's like alchemy.
Now, did Kevin Durant really have a calf strain? Or was he donating $3 million to Texas so they could name a gym after him? Either way, I'm not mad at KD. Fear the beard, not tonight. He would be out with the grade 2 hamstring strain, but Chris Paul was in. And look at him put the rookie on skates and won the hard way. And Bell was just overreacting to every move from these Houston guards. He only played 7 minutes on the night. Eric Gordon, 30 points. Didn't really have it going from downtown. They yielded the drive, and he took advantage, going left strong. Like I said, 30 points, but just 2 of 9 from downtown. I think it was Golden State's game plan. Now it's Steph's turn to answer. He comes off the curl and splashes the 3 down, but this was a guard-heavy game. Clay, Steph, Chris Paul, Gordon, the majority of shot attempts in what would be a track meet as you would expect. Look at Chris Paul still working his magic, the fire hydrant all the way to the rim. And again, Golden State was yielding the basket and not allowing them to shoot 3 balls. Steph irks and jerks his way to the rim, and that's new to his game, the pause drive. He's got that old man finish game down now. Clint Capella in there. Here's the transition, and we get an Iguodala sighting. He was out with the back strain, but look at him elevate. It's not the elevation, it's the side-to-side lateral movement you got to watch with Iguodala out in transition. Former Warrior Briante Weber, and it was this man, GG Gerald. And I ain't talking about G-Eazy. Gerald Green, the Houston native. How about 8 3-pointers? Heat check and glass. Got it to go. Huge night from Gerald Green in just his 5th game as a Rocket, keeping Houston in this backdoor. But what about the defense, D'Antoni? Trading offense for defense, leaving Gerald Green in there. No PJ Tucker, Draymond backdoor at the rim. In the 4th quarter, Golden State's championship pedigree started to show. And then Chris Paul's like, I might have cankles, but I still take ankles. Takes his former teammates' ankles. David West tweaks it. Take another look at this, man. Not a good sign. If you're 37, you question how much time will he miss. So the Warriors insert Kevon Looney, and he just stayed down and patient. You see him there switched out, but it was this man again in the corner. And you know Harden likes it. He's starting to think, okay, maybe we got the champs on the ropes. Clay trying to put it away. No, can't get it. The back tap, watch him not even bat an eye, and then knocks this one down. The reload, you can't give a sniper 2 shots at you in an open field. So does Houston have anything left? It's Gerald Green still in the game, and Steph eases his way into the dagger as Golden State goes up 10. Chris Paul feeling some type of way about Steph Curry, always getting the better of him, bumps the ref, and then cuts the check. Golden State by 10. All right, let's break this down a little bit. Now, first thing I want to address is Gerald Green hitting 8 3-pointers. And he was on his couch, they said, in Boston last week, right? Just out of nowhere. And if you're a Houston Rockets fan, I advise you to proceed with caution because this is a bit of fool's gold. Now, Gerald Green can get hot. He's a heat check type of player. I'm not saying he won't have hot nights like this again. But why I say it may be fool's gold is because we know Mike D'Antoni's history. He is always going to trade offense for defense. And down the stretch, when you probably should have had PJ Tucker in there, and when Luke Mahamute gets back, he's going to be tempted. You know that's just in his DNA. That's what history has shown. He's going to be tempted to roll Gerald Green out there rather than probably the defender that you need. So proceed with caution with Gerald Green. Eric Gordon, I was frustrated. Now, he dropped 30 points, and a win is a win, but I think that the strategy was to run him off the 3-point line. But they kind of yielded drives too easily. I have never seen him or really any smaller guard get to the rim like he did tonight against the Warriors defense. And I know he's very strong and he's more athletic than you probably suspect. Now that he's in shape and injury-free. But I think that, you know, I know he's a great 3-point shooter, but damn, you can't just let him blow by you every time. So he had 30 points, but he was just 2 of 9, like I said, from 3-point land. So ultimately the plan worked well. I mentioned Jordan Bell, only 7 minutes in. He's just so hyperactive, right? He's like a puppy you let outside when you get home from work, and he's just bouncing and jumping everywhere and hyperactive, right? And I love his energy, and it works on most nights. But against these crafty and highly skilled guards in Houston, he just stood no chance. He was biting in every head fake and every hezzy. They got him out of there. Now, David West did well. You saw him, man. That looked like, I hope it wasn't the knee. I hope it's the ankle. I haven't checked yet. But when he got out of there, we kind of stumbled into something, and that was Kevon Looney, right? No way in hell you're putting JaVale in there. So Kevon Looney comes in, and 2 words come to mind when I think about Kevon Looney's game: patience and strength. And it's just really the opposite of what Jordan Bell did in there. He didn't bite at anything. Chris Paul was doing his pat, all these moves, and Looney just gaps him. and waits, right? And then eventually they drove, sucked up the space, and he's strong enough to absorb contact and still remain vertical. Kevon Looney should get these minutes. I'm assuming David West's going to miss some time. Hopefully it's not an extended amount of time. But Kevon Looney definitely earned himself to bump up in that rotation rather than a JaVale or spreading the minutes amongst the other bigs. I think Looney needs to get that look. What else happened? Clay, you saw Clay with some rare emotion at the end of the game. That's when I knew we were going to win it. I think the game was bouncing back and forth. It was probably like a 6 or 7 point game. And I saw several times where Clay pumped his fist and was kind of being verbal. And I was like, oh, we're going to win. We want this one. Because sometimes, unfortunately, there's nights where you're like, I don't know if they want to win this game. And you could tell that the champs wanted to win this game. They want to maintain that daddyism that they have over the Houston Rockets, and that's kind of what it is. You saw Chris get frustrated at the end of the game. Draymond Green had a triple-double, and he did it somewhat efficiently. 17 points. He finished around the rim well. We had an Iguodala sighting, right? What else happened in this game, man? Ryan Anderson, I'm covering this from both ends because I feel like this is a team that, ultimately we're going to see each other in the playoffs like we have, seems like through this whole dynasty or this whole run. Ryan Anderson, they brought it up during the telecast, only 5 shot attempts. I don't know, it's in his head. Houston fans, you let me know. I haven't seen enough of y'all, but it's clearly in his head. So maybe Gerald Green will start to take his minutes because that, that's someone that they have accounted for as far as scoring off the bench goes. But moving forward, there's a rare matinee in Los Angeles with the Clippers Saturday afternoon. I'm going to cover that one early and get it out to you. But I feel like this is a real trap game. Watching the Clippers, they're on a little mini win streak. Blake Griffin's back. And you saw OKC get slept on real quick here tonight. As we speak, the game's over. I don't know the outcome, but I'm thinking to myself, damn, OKC, they stayed the night in L.A., right? They played the Lakers, stayed the night, and then played the Clippers. And that L.A. nightlife looks like it got to OKC. I'm assuming we're flying to L.A. and we're going to stay there and then play this Saturday game. So Friday night in Los Angeles, we'll see how the Warriors handle that. It could be a sneak 'em game where old Doc, I feel like the Clippers are almost kind of due to beat us. What else? So check the link in the descriptions. You guys seen me with my glasses. Shout out to JINS. They've sponsored me and sent me some dope glasses and some sunglasses as well. Now, they're running a contest with my subscribers. And I'm doing this. This doesn't benefit me. I'm not getting no money or nothing from this. It's for y'all to win $250 to Ticketmaster so you can go see the Dubs. That'll probably get you like a hot dog and like some no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm not in the Bay. I know it's pricey. But I did this just for the simple fact to give to y'all. So all you got to do is put in your name and your email. Follow the link in the description. JINS, they're running the contest. I believe it's for 2 weeks, but don't quote me on that. So check that out in the description. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm out, y'all.